Well, it's fair to say that Eze is on fire. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Full time at Selhurst Park. Crystal Palace 2, Bournemouth 0. Look, as much as this is a dead game to most people, this was a brilliant performance from Palace, and I don't think people have, read too much into it. So, it was a brilliant game, brilliant performances all across the pitch. And, full credit to the players after that loss at Spurs. I thought that, that would have been that would have just been a little bit of a, flatten the morale a little bit. But we are not going to get top half. This is a reality that we've got to face now. We're 7 points behind Brentford, who are in 10th, and we've only got 6 points to gain now. So that's not going to happen. But we can still finish above Chelsea, and I do genuinely believe that we will finish above Chelsea because, our last two games are against Fulham, who are going to be quite tough to beat, but Nottingham Forest, who I think we stand quite a good chance against. Whereas Chelsea have got both Manchester clubs away from home and then Newcastle at home on the final day. Chelsea are not going to get anything from them. I watched their game against Forest, most of it, and it was terrible. Just terrible. So I think we can overtake Chelsea in that respect. But going back to the game, the slick Palace moves, Wilfried Zaha's skill, this is something I'm going to miss when he leaves. It's something I'm going to miss dearly because, I've been watching Wilf since I've been supporting Palace, and throughout his whole career at Palace, he's been doing these slick skills. Beating about 2-3 Bournemouth players before squaring it to Ayew. Brilliant flick for Eze, who basically had a tap-in for 1-0. It was an absolutely brilliant goal. Brilliant finish to put Palace 1-0 up. And it was the only shot on target of the first half, which I thought was quite good because, it was a very boring first half, to be fair. Second half, we dominated Bournemouth. I can't remember Bournemouth having a clear-cut opportunity. I don't think Sam Johnson had anything to do. He genuinely didn't. Bournemouth, just like the reverse fixture, we also won 2-0 in that game. In that fixture, Bournemouth didn't make it hard for us. We strolled past them, and we strolled past them today, which is quite surprising, seeing how Bournemouth have won their last 3 Premier League away games, but we put that run to an end as we do. The second goal from Eze, you know what? It's so funny. It's just his luck that the Goal of the Season awards has literally come out, yesterday or the day before? And both goals today are contenders. The second goal, Eze took it past 2-3 players before hitting it top corner. Natural finish. It was wonderful. And it was very nice to see Roy Hodgson bringing on James MacArthur and Jairo Riedewald, a forgotten man really he is. Giving them some minutes. Overall, it was a really, really good performance. We're now up to 43 points, level on points with Chelsea, 7 points behind 10th, so we're not going to get there. But positives are the teams below us, Wolves, lost against Manchester United. Bournemouth, obviously, we beat them. West Ham to play tomorrow against Brentford, so I can't see them winning that either. So I think we just wait till the end of the season, really. And the reason why I want Palace to get on a good run of form to the end of the season, for 2 reasons. Well, 3 actually. 1, I just want to finish above Chelsea. I'd love to see us do that. And I think a lot of the Palace fans would also agree with me. 2, every place where you finish in the Premier League is worth a certain sum. We need as much as we can get between... if we finish 12th or 11th, to some people, it might not mean a lot. But in terms of the financial fair play, it actually means quite a lot. So, in that respect as well, because we need money for the summer, we have to invest in the summer. Otherwise, I think, and this is just a genuine opinion, if we don't invest in this window, we may be in a relegation fight next season. Because I think, 6-7 players are going out of contract. We've got a threadbare squad anyway. So I think that, in that regard, finishing 11th would mean a lot better than finishing 12th. But there you go. And number 3 is to just finish 11th. It's what Roy Hodgson does. Roy Hodgson, I think it was 11th in his first season at Palace. And, his first season back at Palace, he'll make us finish 11th again when we were in the danger zone when he first came in. You know, Roy Hodgson, let's look at this in a little bit more depth. 8 games, 5 wins, 1 draw, 2 defeats. That's 16 points out of a possible 24. That is incredible. Incredible. He took a team that was dejected, didn't want to be there, had no intentions of any talent whatsoever. He comes in and bang, Eze'S on fire. Your defence is terrified. Do you know what I mean? Like, it was just a brilliant Crystal Palace performance, a classic performance. Now, let's get onto a hot topic of Wilfried Zaha. Now, this is his second injury since Roy came in. I don't care what anyone says, he's now 30. He's now got a 200 grand a week contract on the table for 4 years. Now, first of all, if he signs that contract, we're not spending big in the summer. Let's get that straight. 200 grand a week. Plus, Parish is looking to redevelop the stadium as well. We're not spending big in the summer. We've got to just accept that. We've got to accept that, or, you know, you're deluded at this point, right? But that's his second injury in a month and a half. Are we willing to spend 200 grand a week on an injury? I'm not going to say injury prone, because he hasn't had a series of injuries like this, but it's just 2 in a row. If he keeps this up, is it worth 200 grand a week? Think about it. That 200 grand a week, nearly £1 million a month, could go on a new player. If we get rid of him, yes, it'll be a big move. But this is a move that I think that should have happened a long time ago. When Wilfried Zaha was actually worth a huge amount of money. I'm talking 100 million. But we're in this situation. I think it'd be the biggest mistake if Wilf signs that contract. Dead straight. I think he needs to go at the end of the season. Yes, he's scored a few goals this season. Yes, he's gotten a few assists this season. Yes, some games he's been the turning point. But we need to try and progress without him. We have to. You know, it's as simple as that. It needs to happen. But positives, brilliant result today, 2-0 against Bournemouth. So, we're on to the final 2 videos of the season. I don't know what to say, guys. I really don't. Fulham review on Saturday. And then the following Sunday is my vlog for Crystal Palace against Nottingham Forest on the final day. Right, guys. Like, share and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.